What's going on, guys? It's Trent here with the Thrifty Pickerz, and I am super excited to see you tonight. Um, we've got a lot of stuff to cover. We've got what sold in my store. I've had a lot of people asking me about what I've been selling lately, so I decided to do another what sold video and kind of give people an idea what to look for whenever they're shopping or whenever they're thrifting or whenever they're yard selling or whatever the situation may be. I've got a lot of things that they can look for, things that's gonna make them some money. So if that kind of content interests you, then do me a favor real quick and go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you can get all of the videos and stuff that we upload. Make sure you ring that bell. So whenever you ring that bell, then that will show you that every video that we upload, it'll notify you and say, hey, look, Trent, Thrifty Pickerz has uploaded another video. Or every time we go live, then you can get in and do the chat with us and kind of contact us and visit with us for a little while. Like right now, I mean, we're going live just to see if we can get some what sold video out there for everybody to have an idea what to look for whenever they're shopping. So anyway, we're gonna have fun tonight. Um, I am exhausted. I have been working all day long, and we have got so much stuff done. We have got so many things listed today. It was unreal. It's been a good day. So far so good. So I don't know if the music is too loud. I don't even know if you can hear the music, but if you can and it's too loud, then let me know. So anyway, we've got quite a few people that are been asking about what I've been selling. So I wanted to get on here and give everybody a rundown. So anyway, we're also going to talk about shipping. Because I've had a lot of people asking me about shipping. So I wanted to get on here and kind of do like a quick, what's the easiest way to ship? And let me see, what's easy. What's the best way for a beginner to start? There's a mosquito in here, and I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him because he is making me so upset, so mad. I'm just ready to wring his little scrawny little mosquito neck. Anyway, we're also going to talk about some eBay policies and some Vero things, some things that are uh, not allowed to be sold on eBay. There's a lot of people that I've been seeing their videos here lately about, they got contacted by eBay or they got suspended from eBay, and there's a few things that you're not supposed to be selling. For instance, one of the guys got in trouble for selling a fake book. How you get in trouble for selling a fake book, I'm really not sure. I know there are fake copies of books out there, but in reality, a book is a book. It's just one of them things that it's just made to read. And but the people who actually wrote the book have entitlement to the what's the word I'm looking for? They have they wrote it. They got the money off of it. It's their book. So technically, it's fraud if you're got a fake book. But anyway, yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff like that tonight. I hope everybody is having a good evening. Like I said, I am having a good evening. It's just been kind of crazy. We've been busy all day long. So anyway, all right. Well, let's jump into get started and get on the what sold. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see kind of what's what. And what we will do is we will start off with this one right here. All right, let's see. There it is. There it is. It took it a second. All right. On this screen right here, these are vintage tin cans. And I picked them up at a yard sale. I gave 25 cents for all four of these tins. Or they may have been in some of the lot. I made a video of where I made the lady mad. So if you want to go back and watch it, that would be fantastic. But I actually made the lady mad at the yard sale, and she asked me to leave because whenever I got to the yard sale, she wanted $125 for a whole table full of these tins, and I ended up buying them for 40 to from the lady that actually owned the tins. I gave her $40, and she was really happy. And the lady who was putting on the yard sale got mad and asked me to leave. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, business is business, and she can just get over it. But I've got their Coleman's mustard tins, Whitman sampler tins, Luden's cough drop tins, and herb teas, celestial seasonings tins. So I mean, they're pretty cool. But I sold them for, let's go back, $18.95. So like I said, I've got probably 25 cents into these tins, and that's a good profit. So get off there. Get off there. Next up is we've got a memory game. I don't know if you remember the old vintage memory games, but they are very popular right now. For some reason, they're selling really fast, and I bought 3 more of them at a yard sale on Saturday. So I actually lotted them up, and I'm selling them for $65 for 3. So anyway, you can see it's old game. It's been around a while, but I sold it today for $7.55. It's not that much money, but they also paid shipping, which come to $20 and some change. So yeah, I mean it's $7.55 profit that I made. So it's not bad. I picked this up Saturday at a yard sale, and I bought it for, I want to say I gave 50 cents for it. Yeah, I think it was 50 cents because I bought 2 of them. And whenever I got home, I realized that the plastic lid right here was chewed up and it looked like somebody had been gnawing on it. And so I ended up, I threw it away. But because I'm not going to sell something, if it's not good quality, I'm not going to sell it. But I sold it for $10.95 and some change. So I actually made quite a bit of money off that. I mean, it's not like great money or nothing, but it's $10 profit. So it's always good. All right, next up, I bought a whole bunch of these seasons on DVD. And if you watch the video that I'm putting out tonight or tomorrow, it's uploading right now, and it takes it several hours to upload. It's coming out. It's got a whole bunch of seasons where I bought the seasons, and this is one of the seasons that I bought. So I will show you in the next video that I upload all the seasons. So make sure you're watching for it. But I sold these seasons for $9.45. I was asking $9.95, but right now, if you go to my store, I'm having a sale, and everything is 5% off or more. So go check it out if you're interested. Like I said, we've got everything in our stores on sale right now. Next up, we got a lot of Nip and Tuck TV series. Seasons 1, 2, 4, 6, and season 5, part 2. So this was not the full season. It was not the entire. It was not all the videos in the season, but it still sold because people, they might be looking for season 1 and season 5, or might be just looking for part 2 of season 5. Who knows? But anyway, I sold it for $18.95. And that was with free shipping, and that was with free shipping. So it cost me like $3 to ship it. I mean, once you become a top-rated seller, then you start getting discounts on stuff like that on your shipping rates and your shipping labels and stuff like that. You start discounts, which is good because It's always good having a discount. Next up, I have been sitting on these games for a while, probably 5 months, and I bought these games at a yard sale. I paid 75 cents a piece for them, and I got tired of sitting on them, so I started dropping the price just to get them to sell. And if you want to sell something, the best way to do is drop the price on it, as bad as you hate to. And but they're really good games. There's Nancy Drew. There's Hidden Expedition, Mount Everest. There's the Amazon, and then there was a mystery 4-pack which had 4 different games in it. It had Treasure Island Mystery, it had Mystery of Bermuda Triangle, it had Mystery Cookbook, and Escape from Pompeii. So anyway, like I said, it had 4 in the one CD, but that was a pretty good deal, and I sold it for $14.20. Was asking $14.95, but like I said, I'm running a sale in my store, and we sold it here pretty quick. And look, I got a somebody wants to buy all them games, them memory games, so that's good. That's awesome. I'm always willing to sell it. So next up is a TV remote. It is an original Universal Internet app remote, and it's for a Vizio Smart TV. So the reason I always pick up TV remotes whenever I see them at yard sales, because most of the time you can get them super cheap, and you get some for 10, 12, $15. And if you can make $10 on it, then like, see this right here, I made $11.10 on it because I only get 25 cents for it at a yard sale. And half the time, the lady or whoever will give you the remote, like, oh, honey, it's fine, just take it. And as long as you're nice, you got to be nice at yard sales. I've come to realize that if you're nice at yard sales, then people will actually want to negotiate with you more. But if you're a jerk and you're being rude, then they're going to stick with their price and they're not going to come down. So always be nice. It's always better to be nice. Okay, next up is Showdown. Shadowrun, not Showdown. Shadowrun for Xbox 360. I picked this game up in a lot of games that I had bought, a whole bunch of games that I had bought, and I'd give like $30 or something like that for, like, I don't know. I ended up with 63 games altogether. So somehow in the mix, this game was in there. So anyway, did I get him? No, I missed him. I missed him again. He's going to die before the night is over. So I better get to killing him. Huh? Anyway, yep. I made $6.95 on this game. Most Xbox 360 games, you're not going to make a whole lot of money on. The newer, the better. So if you can find newer games, you're going to be better off. So it is what it is. I mean, $6 is $6, and I am happy with it. So after fees and taxes and everything, I ended up making about $5 profit, which ain't bad. It's profit's profit. Whether it's $1 or it's $1,000, it's still profit. This right here, I made very good profit on. I gave $2, dos dineros, $2, denari, I guess that's what it would be called. I guess that's what it's called. I don't know. Sounds good to me. But anyway, you can see I got 60. I made $46.50 off of this. I was actually asking more, but I took an offer for $46.50, and I think I had like 55 on it or something like that, 52. But it's a Vios aerosol delivery system. It's a breathing machine type deal, which I'm really not sure what it is. But for $2, and I scanned it and I seen they were selling for 50. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up. I don't really have to know what it is, because if you can scan the barcode, then eBay will automatically figure out what it is and bring up the information for it. And you just sell one like that one, and that's the easiest way to list. Next up is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I actually picked this up Saturday at the same yard sale where I bought all the seasons. And I got home and listed it. And before I could set my phone down from where I was listing it, it sold already. And then I realized, dang, I should have asked more money for that. Ah, dang, I missed him again. He was fast, but he wasn't that fast. I told you tonight before the night was over, I was gonna get him. I got him. Thank you, Jesus. I hate them stupid mosquitoes. I hate them. Anyway, so back to the video. We got $39.95 on these DVDs. All together, we spent $80 for a 43 DVDs seasons on DVD. And if you get a chance to buy seasons on DVD, pick them up. Everybody likes seasons. Everybody wants to binge watch TV. And especially if they found a show that they like, then they will definitely want to buy all of them so they can watch them all. All right, next up is more tins from that same yard sale, from where I made the lady mad yard sale. And I will never forget that. That was so funny. She was like so rude to me, and I was trying to be nice. And whenever she asked me to leave, I was laughing. And it's just one of the things to where, no harm, no foul, no skin off my back. I mean, I'm just, it is what it is. But anyway, when people get mad for no reason or they feel like they've been ripped off, then it bothers me. But in that situation, I felt like I was getting ripped off. And whenever I got the tins at $40 instead of 125, I was like, you know what? She just got ripped off, and it wasn't my fault. The lady who actually owned the tins is the one that. Anyway, moving on. I bought these Harley Davidson T-shirts for $7. Okay, there was 4 bags of. I don't have one of the bags, but they're the big mesh bags, kind of like the IKEA bags. There was 4 of those that were just packed plumb full of these brand new Harley Davidson T-shirts. And whenever I got to the yard sale, I was like, "Hey man, how much are you asking on these T-shirts?" And the guy said, "Man, we're just trying to get rid of them." I said, "For real?" He said, "For real." And I said, "Well, tell you what," I said, "I'm interested in buying all of them from you if that's okay." And he said, "Man, make me a deal." And I said, "Well, you're just trying to get rid of them." And he said, 25 cents a piece. I said, 25. I said, "Tell you what, let's do better than that." I said, "Instead of me and you sitting here counting all these T-shirts, how about I just give you $7 and you just take the $7 and I'll just take the T-shirts." And he sat there and thought about it for a second. He's like, "You know what?" He's like, "I'm sick and tired of seeing these T-shirts. Take them." So I gave him $7 and I got these T-shirts. And you can see right here that I sold this one for $16.10, which means I already doubled my money. And not only did I make my money back, but I doubled it with this one T-shirt. And if you go right here to select, you can see that I've sold the tan one, I've sold the white one, and I've sold the black Freedom shirt, which is that one right there. It says black. It don't say black. It says Harley Davidson Freedom. Ain't quiet. Raise your voice. Harley Davidson motorcycles. Vroom vroom. Nice shirt. Anyway, my medicine is starting to wear off. So there's no telling what I'm gonna say. It is what it is. All right, give me just a second. Oh yeah, gotta get rid of that stuff. Gotta get rid of that. I should have done that before I started the video, but I forgot. I forgot. All right. Let me do this. Let me pop up a YouTube video over here on this side screen. Right here. Right here. If I can remember how to do it. Let's see. Yeah, right there it is. All right. Let me see if I got an echo. Let's see. Yeah, right there it is. All right, I got it muted. Cool. Now I can type, and everybody can type with me. Hello, thank you for joining me tonight. TONIGHT exclamation. Ciao. And it's still not popped up in that one yet. Why is it not popped up in that one yet? Well, that don't make no sense. Nope. Still trying to figure out how to learn how to do this. Anyway, Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption video game. Look, there's another one. Wow, where are they coming from? I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Anyway, wow. So anyway, back to Red Dead Redemption. This game right here has actually been a hot seller for me because I picked up, I think, 3 or 4 of them, and they sold out pretty fast. And you can get like $20 for this game. So if you can sell it for $20, then jump on it. Especially if you can get it for $2 or $3, then you're gonna make some money. And that's what it's about, right? Making money. So anyway, next up is we have these little DreamWorks Lucky Rides Spirit collectible doll and Spirit Horse Pony new ride. This is a very cute little toy for a girl or somebody who loves horses, or maybe a mom that collects stuff like this. But anyway, we've got quite a bit of stuff here that we have sold. And I had a visitor and they left. Oh man, I guess I was boring. Anyway, it is what it is. So I actually sold this one for $18.95, free shipping. And whenever the buyer wanted, she sent me a message on eBay, and she wanted to know if I was able to ship to her house. And I said, yes, ma'am, I'm able to ship. And then come to find out, she lives in the United States anyway. So I thought she was asking me if I could ship it to like Australia or New Zealand or somewhere like that. But no, she lives right here in the United States. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Christmas gift for somebody, which is cool. So she'll have plenty of time to get it. Okay, next up is this was purchased in the same lot where I bought all of the seasons, Married with Children. This has all 262 episodes. And you can see that I sold it for $26.50, free shipping, because the shipping only cost me like $2 or $3. So I actually made $20 and I think 23, like $23.75. So I mean that's quite a bit of profit, and it don't seem like it's that much, but if you add up all of these at the top, the $10 here, $15 here, $30 here, I mean, yeah, it adds up quick. I mean, so I've made all together this week, I've made right at $600. So I mean, it's hit or miss. And like tomorrow, I may sell $1,000 worth of stuff. I mean, because here lately, not last week, but week before last, I made a fortune. I made so much money. It was unreal. It was a good week last week. This week is a little bit slower for some reason. I don't know. I sold some of these. I don't know if you know what these are, but whenever you get, this is something to look for, because women don't realize that they are throwing away money. If your wife, or if you dye your hair, okay, and you have the little tubes of color treatment, the little conditioners and all that stuff, don't throw it away. Keep them. And then whenever you get 3 of them, sell them. Or if you go to a yard sale, which is what I've done here, I went to a yard sale and I found the lady had like 30 in a box from where she dyed her hair all the time. And I picked these up, and I asked her, I said, how much you want for them? She said, honey, I don't care. She said, I'm tired of toting them around. So give me $1 and you can have the entire box of stuff. So I'm going to kill that mosquito too. He's going to die before the night is over. And I just made some more money. Woohoo! Anyway, yeah. So don't pass these up. I mean, like I said, they're $12.30, and I gave the lady $1 for the entire box of stuff, and I've sold 15 lots of this stuff, roughly. I mean, I've sold a bunch of it. But anyway, don't pass it up. It's good money. Baseball gloves. If you get a chance to pick up baseball gloves that are in good condition, then pick them up because they're quite a bit of money. You can buy these baseball gloves. I think I gave $2 for this one at a yard sale, and you can see I sold it for $18.95. That's $16.95 more than what I get for it. So I mean that's pretty good money. I've got my $2 back plus $16.95. All right, next up, Sirius satellite radio. I picked this up for $5 at a yard sale. And yeah, man, I overpaid. I paid up on this one. This one was a little bit more expensive. But anyway, I paid $5 for this at a yard sale. Whenever I got home, I opened the box up and it was all thrown in there. It's like they just taken it apart and threw it back in the box. So I went through and I organized it and made it all nice and neat. And and you can see how it looks now. I mean, it's all in the box with everything's got its own little package. That thing, the actual screen thing looked brand new, still had the plastic on it. It was in immaculate condition. But that's what it looked like whenever I got done with it. It was nice. But anyway, I sold it for $37.95, which is pretty good money. Pretty good money. That's pretty good right there. I'll tell you what, boy, that's pretty good. All right, next up, I sold. If you get a chance to run across DVD players and VCR combos, pick them up. Don't pass them up. Pick it up. Especially if it has the remote with it. If it has a remote with it, you're looking at $100 easy. Easy money. And they're a little bit harder to ship, but USPS makes a box that is just almost perfect for these DVD players. So if you can, I think it's the 1097 or the 1092 box. Let me see. No, it's not that one. It's at the very top. Do I have enough cord? Hang on just a second, and I'll get one of the boxes and show you. It is a 1095 box. Whenever you fold this box down like this, this is the box they go in. And like I say, they fit perfectly in these boxes. So once you get it bubble wrapped, then you just slide it into this box, and these ends right here, they fold over like that. Just fold this down like so. Fold this one up, fold this one in like that, and then you peel this piece right here off. Once you peel this piece off right here and you fold it over like that, it sticks. And it makes a perfect box for a DVD player. So that's very helpful if you are shipping DVD players. And especially if you can buy it for $5 at a yard sale and turn around and flip it for $100, then you've got a box to ship it in. And you just made a fortune. So you sell 5 of those a day. I mean, that's $500. Anyway, this one right here, I didn't have the remote and I didn't have time to test it, so I just sold it for $61, $61.84, and it was very nice. No wait, this one I did refresh. I refreshed this one. I refurbished this one. But for some reason, this one right here wasn't selling for as much. Oh, that's why it's a Sylvania. Pick up the Sony ones. The Sony ones are the ones where you're going to make the money. Sony, Emerson. I can't think of the other one right now, but there's 3 or 4 that if you can find them, then they're worth. But the Sony one is worth the most money. So if you can find the Sony ones, that, especially if it's got the DVD recorder on it, it'll say, I'm sitting here pointing with my finger at the screen trying to show you what I'm talking about. But if you'll get back on there, on the DVD part of it, it'll have a DVD record button. If you've got that one, then you're looking at real big money. Just do some research on it and find out what it is, but how much they can go for. All right, last up is the Rodan and Fields 2 Intensive Brightening Toner Plus More. And these were actually pre-owned. I picked these up secondhand, and I gave the lady, I think, $3 for all of it. And whenever I got home and showed my wife, I was like, hey, look, I picked this up. And she's like, you can't sell this. It's already used. And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm going to sell it anyway. And I did. I sold it for $28.45. And after my sales tax, after my sale, I'm running to my store. I was actually asking $29.95. And whenever I listed it, it was only listed for about a day and a half to 2 days before it sold. So it's actually a very good thing to sell. So anytime you find lotions or creams or old vintage perfumes, stuff like that, don't pass them up. Stop and do some research on them, because there's a lot of people, especially like if you can find the Chanel No. 5 perfume, or you can find the old Elizabeth Taylor perfumes, stuff like that. You want to keep an eye out for them, because there's a lot of people that still want to buy them. They still want to make that kind of money. I mean, they still want to make that smell good, the perfume. So you don't want to pass it up. I mean, the Chanel No. 5, if you find Chanel No. 5 in the decent sized little bottle, then you're looking at anywhere from $500 to $1,000 just in that little bottle of perfume. It can be a half-used bottle of perfume, and people still pay that kind of money for it. So, and it's because it's discontinued, and you can't buy it in the store anymore. And people love that smell. So, anyway, all right. Next up, let's talk about some shipping. Whenever you're shipping something, there's usually 4 different ways that I ship stuff. First of all, I ship with USPS 90% of the time, and I don't hardly ever use FedEx or UPS. I always use the United States Postal Service, and the reason is because I have only had a problem a time or two out of everything that I've shipped, and I think it was because the package got lost, and it was a really small package. So I've learned that from now on, whenever I ship stuff, I only ship stuff. Hang on just a second. In this package right here, or bigger. I don't put it in the real small packages. There's a lot of people that are like, they'll use the 4x6 packages, and they'll ship stuff in a 4x6. This is a 9.5x7. And the reason I won't go any smaller than this is because whenever I deliver my package, I want them to be able to find it. I want them to be able to see the package whenever it's in the UPS truck or the United States Postal truck. I don't want them to have to say, oh man, look, I think I'm missing a package, and lose it in the truck and not be able to find it. So I always go with at least something big enough that they can see. And I've got some eBay stickers that I will put an eBay sticker on it, which gives it some color. Red or blue or green or purple or pink or whatever color it is. Just make sure that you got it to where the people in the postal delivery truck can see the package, because you don't want them to lose it. So always make sure your package is big enough to find it. Them little bitty packages, I don't know how they ever get delivered, because I would probably lose it. Next up is the first class shipping. There's 4 different levels in the United States Postal Service that I use. I use priority mail, I use priority flat rate mail, I use first class, and I use media mail. Media mail is for like books and educational materials, things that you can ship like say you're going to ship this notepad. Anything that does not have advertisement on it, you can ship through media mail. Now that's like educational materials. This notepad you can ship. Any kind of book, magazines and comic books, stuff like that, you can, as long as it doesn't have advertisement. If you've got a magazine that's like a country life magazine or something like that, you're not allowed to ship that. And it costs me $2.80 to ship it. So the next up will be my first class stuff. Anything under 15.9 ounces, you can ship first class, unless you go to the post office. And I was talking to my post office lady the other day about the rates and how much they cost. And if you go to the post office and you print off a shipping label there, anything over 13 ounces is considered priority. So if you're shipping under 13 ounces at the post office, then you can ship it first class. But if you're shipping from home, then anything under 15.9 ounces, you can ship first class. So that's the benefit of shipping from stuff from your home instead of going to the post office. Another benefit of shipping your stuff from home instead of going to the post office is whenever you go to the post office, you're going to pay more money. And you don't want to do that. You want to ship from home. It's cheaper in the long run for you to just go out and buy a $30 printer and hook it up to your computer or your phone, because nowadays they've got the computers that will print Bluetooth or wireless off your phone, and you can do it like that, and it saves you a ton of money. So anyway, what's going on, Lone Star Picker? Yeah, I'm up a little bit later tonight, huh? It is what it is. I didn't want to get on the same time everybody else was on. I wanted to kind of wait and give everybody a chance to wind down and maybe get off into the bed and kind of kick back and relax. But yeah, I know it's been a while. It's been a long day so far. We've actually done quite a bit of stuff today. We've made so many listings. We've got so many things packaged up, and we had to make some errand runs. But anyway, yeah, it's been a good day so far. But next up would be medium mail first class, flat rate shipping, priority flat rate. Anything you can put in a flat rate box, you can ship it for a cheaper amount of money most of the time. Priority mail goes by weight. So priority flat rate goes by weight too, except for the box is only a certain size. So anything, literally anything you can cram in that box and close that box, then you can ship it for that price. So say you've got something that weighs 100 pounds. No, I think it goes up to 70 pounds. Say you got something that weighs 69.5 pounds, and you can get it to fit in that little priority flat rate box. You can ship it for like $6, $7, $8, something like that. Compared to if you were going to weigh it and ship it, then you may be spending $30 on it. So if you can get it in that flat rate box, you're going to save some money. Depending on what it is. Now, if you've got something that's, a half a pound and you're trying to put it in a flat rate box, you might be better off shipping it just regular priority mail. There's a difference. Okay, me and my dad had this conversation, and no, that's a regional rate A box. I'm going to show you right here on this box. Nowhere on here does it say flat rate. As you can see, it does not say flat rate on this box anywhere. I can't see. It says visit us at USPS.com. It says priority mail. It's just a regular priority mailbox. Okay. This is just a regular priority mailbox. Okay. There's nothing flat rate about it other than it's flat. But now it's not flat. Anyway, it's not a flat rate box. It's just a priority mailbox. Okay. That's the difference. The flat rate boxes will say flat rate box on it. The flat rate boxes come in all different sizes. The priority mail boxes come in all different sizes. So whatever you're shipping, try to find the box that's going to match. What I had to do is I ordered a whole bunch of the regular priority mailboxes and a whole bunch of the flat rate boxes. And if you see, well, you can't see the Steelers rejoice in the Lord, and I will never leave thee or forsake thee signs cover all my boxes up. But you can kind of see my boxes right here. That's my boxes. That down there is my boxes. I've got boxes all the way up to the ceiling. Yeah, see them boxes right there? I've got all of those boxes, and half of the shelf is just regular priority. The other half of the shelf is priority flat rate. And I've got them all sectioned off, the little boxes on top, all the way down to the big boxes on bottom. And that helps me kind of keep me organized by which box is what. And that way, if I need to get a box, I can go to it pretty quick. There is definitely a big difference between the regular priority and a priority flat rate. If you try to ship something as a regular priority and you ship it in a flat rate box, whenever you get to the post office, they're going to hand it back to you and say, you didn't pay for a priority flat rate label. You paid for a priority label, not a flat rate label. So they're going to hand it back to you and say, you're going to have to go home and fix the label. And most of the time it's going to cost you more money because you just don't want to do it. Just pay attention to what you're doing and ship your box, the correct box with the correct label. Anyway, next up, if you have any questions about shipping, just leave them in the comment bar and we'll talk about it. But if you want to, I appreciate whoever you are sticking with me. You're fantastic. So, and it may be me. It may be, let me see. Anyway, let's do this. All right. That's better. That's better. I should have been doing that the whole time. But anyway, next up is your eBay policies. Whenever you go to create your eBay policies, there's several things you need to remember, like whether or not you don't forget to click the free shipping box or don't click the free shipping box. Whether or not you want, if you want the buyer to pay shipping, then leave it unchecked. If you want the buyer to receive free shipping, then check the box. But anyway, what else? I can't remember. Let me go here real quick to my shipping policies and see what I'm trying to say. That way I can explain it better for you. Let's see here. Give me just a second. One thing I have not figured out yet, I have not figured out the listing templates. I guess it's just because I don't list enough stuff of the same stuff. I list a lot of different stuff, and that's one of the reasons why I don't really need the templates. I just create my own, or I sell one like somebody else has got. So it's just about as easy to sell one like somebody else has. All right. Whenever you've got three different types of policies, you've got your payment policy, you've got a return policy, and you have a shipping policy. So if you're going to go in there and create, say you're just starting out your eBay, you're brand new, and you have no idea what to do, and you go down to your business policies, you're going to have to create a payment policy, a shipping policy, and a return policy. That way people can pay you. They can know what your policy is on payment. They can know what your policy is on returns and shipping. Your shipping policy is going to be the most difficult one. and especially if you're just starting off, because whenever you're trying to figure out your shipping policies, it's really confusing. So if you have any questions, then just swing by and visit me on my channel, or hit me up on my Facebook or whatever, and I will do my best to help you out with your shipping policies. Uh, you're at work lurking. That's cool. That's what I'm doing too. I'm working, trying to make some money, man. Trying to make some money. We've actually made quite a bit of money today. Today's been a fantastic day. We've sold probably, I don't say 25 things altogether, and I took a bunch of them to the post office today. I'm it's been a long day, man. Been a long day, and I'm ready for bed. I'm gonna have to go get me some ice cream first, but then I'm ready for bed. Uh, I don't know why, but the last 6 months I've been craving ice cream like crazy, and it's starting to show. It's starting to just like fill me up like crazy. Why I've been gaining weight like nobody's business. Let's see here. Yeah, your shipping policy is going to be the hardest one for you. Like I say, if you have any questions, hit me up on my Facebook. Um, all my contact information is in the description down below. Um, so if you have any questions, you want to contact me, you can do that by getting my information down below in the description. Um, lumber mill on night shift, man, I've been there before. It ain't no fun. At least mine wasn't. Me and me and my foreman got in a fist fight one night. He had a bad habit of calling me names, and I told my wife one time, I said, "Look, I said I can't handle it much more. I said I'm trying to do it because we need the money, but this guy calls me another name. I said I'm probably gonna have to put a whooping on him." And she said, "Will you handle your business?" I said, "Okay." Well, that next night, I was working from 4 in the evening to 4 in the morning, and whenever I got home about 1:30 that morning, she said, "Why are you home?" I said, "Well, I kind of quit." She said, "Quit?" I said, "Yeah." The truck that I was in at the time, because what I was doing, I was backing up uh, them big freight container trucks to the loading dock, and I backed it up in there, and he jerked the door open and went to cussing me, and told me how worthless I was, and I just undone my seatbelt, and I went out of the truck on top of his head. And once I got done, the superintendent, the big dog, was sitting there watching me, which just so happened to be this guy's uncle. And he said, uh, "You know, we're gonna have to fire you, right?" I said, "You know, I quit before I ever come out of that truck." So anyway, that was my last night at the lumber mill. Not saying that I regret it. It's just one of them type of deals where I could only take so much before I just got fed up with it. Anyway, yeah, man, I hope you have a good night. Hope your night was better than mine. So far, tonight's been a pretty good night, though. We, like I said, we made quite a bit of money. Um, we're having a good time. See my computers? I got that computer right there for free, and I got that computer right there for $5. And the free one, the lady, the reason she gave it to me for free, she said she couldn't unlock it. She said it's broke. I don't know what's wrong with it. She said I just can't get into it. So I got home and I spent about 2 hours on it, and finally guessed the right passcode, and unlocked it and got into it, and changed the password and everything on it. So my cousin was needing a computer. So the little one right there is her computer. And then that right there is going to be my dad's computer because he needs a new computer too. So uh, stuck until 4 a.m. Pacific. Wow. Yeah, I feel bad for you, bro. I do. I'm fixing to go in the house, eat some ice cream, and go to sleep. So, and then hit it all again tomorrow. Tomorrow's my big day. I gotta get all of my rest of my listings done, get them finished up, and get my building cleaned back up. And then I gotta get my yard sale list ready for Saturday. And what is today? Oh man, no, no, today's Thursday. Crap. I got to get my list ready tonight because I go yard selling tomorrow. Dang. That means I got to get up at like 4:30 in the morning. Oh man. Well, I'm fixing to end this video, guys. I appreciate you sticking around, but like I said, I have got so much stuff to do tomorrow. It's going to be unreal. Um, I thought today was Wednesday all day. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, I've had fun. I hope that my video has helped you out some way. I hope that you can go back and we got a Chromebook for $1, almost new. Hey, that's fantastic. That's good stuff right there. Anytime you can get stuff like that for cheap, man, jump on it. Jump on it. Them Chromebooks are about $150 to $200, I think. At least that's what the school wants to charge me if my kid loses one. Anyway, yeah, man, it's like I say, I got to get off here and I got to get my yard sale list ready for in the morning, and then I got to get tomorrow. I have to once I get back in from yard selling, then I have to get all my stuff cleaned up, and I got him. I killed him finally. I finally got this stupid mosquito. That's the second one I've killed. Where are they coming from? I don't know. Southeast Texas. Um. Anyway, yeah. Like I said, I appreciate y'all sticking around. And until next time, guys, remember to be safe, to be honest, and to keep picking. Awkward pause.